Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Korean study routine. I am still quite a beginner in Korean. If anybody learns Korean from talktomekorean.com, I'm only like in the middle of level 2, but I just wanted to show my Korean study routine at a beginner's level. So here's my Korean study routine. So the first thing I always have to do before starting to learn Korean is read along to lyrics or listen to Korean music, because it really puts me in that mood to study Korean. And also if I read along to lyrics or sing along, it kind of practices my reading speed. This is really helpful for me before studying because my mind starts thinking a little bit more in Korean and it starts kind of processing quicker. You know what I mean? I don't really know how to explain it, but... And then after that, I move on to reviewing as much vocab as I can. This kind of helps me refresh my memory because I do not feel comfortable studying a new grammar point or new vocab when I'm still not 100% sure I know all my previous vocab. So I just review all my vocab, make sure I remember everything before I start with a new chapter or a new section. Depending on how much things I have to review, the review can take from 10 minutes to about an hour and a half. It really depends on the day and on how much I want to study that day, but the day I'm recording this, I actually kind of reviewed a lot because I forgot a couple of words, so I had to review quite a lot. After reviewing the vocab, sometimes I will go back on some of the older lessons and I'll actually review some of the grammar points, because sometimes I do tend to forget some like grammar structures. So before learning something new, I kind of go over something that I'm not 100% sure about. Today I was just reading over most of the chapters, making sure I still remembered everything. And after I finish doing that, I start learning 2 new lessons, and this is different every day. Sometimes if the lesson is very difficult and I don't have much time, I'll just do 1 lesson. These lessons are all on talktomekorean.com. It is not sponsored by Talk to Me Korean, but I really wish it was. But honestly, Talk to Me Korean is, in my opinion, one of the best websites you can find for studying Korean. How I study using their lessons is basically I have a notebook for grammar. So I will listen to their podcast and at the same time look at their notes. And while looking at their notes and listening to their podcast, I take my own notes of the grammar points. So I explain it in my own way. So after I write down all the grammar, I start writing down all the vocab that I've seen in these past lessons that I have never seen before. Today I only did 2 lessons, but I ended up learning 50 new vocab words. I'm going to have to study them quite a lot, and I'm going to have to review them a couple of times before I move on to another lesson, because I have to make sure I know all of it and I remember all of it before I can move on to the next chapter. After I've taken down all the vocab from the lesson, I go on my iPad and I open a flashcard app called Quizlet, and I write down all the vocab words that I have previously written down in my notebook. So later, these words that I've written down, I can later review either like before I go to sleep or the next day before learning something new. I can review these words. So this actually takes quite a long time sometimes, because the Korean keyboard and the English keyboard, I have to keep on going between them, and depending on how many words I have that day, it can take quite a while. Like today I only had 50 words, but it literally took me 1 hour to make all the flashcards because some of the words I had to look up in a dictionary. Then after doing all of that, like at that point I start feeling a little bit tired and my mind is just kind of like too many things going on, but I still want to study Korean. All the study that I've done previously was active study, and active studying uses up a lot of your energy. So what I do is I passively study Korean by watching some like Korean explanation videos on YouTube where I don't really have to pay too much attention, or I don't really have to take notes, but I can also learn something from it. To me, that's like passive learning, because I'm learning, but I'm not like, it's not difficult. If I'm feeling like I want to study a little bit more, I'll actually watch the Korean drama with Korean subtitles. Even though I do not understand most of the subtitles, this really helps me to kind of attach the noise to the words, like the subtitles.
저 기획개발자를 입사시켜준다고 약속했잖아요. 근데 아주 당당하게 한 입 가득 두말하고 말이죠.
내가 언제 네 기획개발자 입사시켜준다고 했?
Usually I just watch a Korean drama that I've already watched before, so I don't really have to pay attention to what happens because I already know. Today I just watched Strong Girl Bong Soon because I've seen that twice already, and this is my third time watching it, and I already know everything that's going on. That was it for my Korean study day today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or if at least inspired you to study language, study Korean, or I don't know. If you guys would like to see a Spanish study routine or anything on language learning or anything based on studying, please tell me in the comments down below because I love making these type of videos. They're honestly like my favorite. So I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Bye.